My friend smells like shit. Alright, here's the sitch. Don't read ahead if you're eating. My friend of 4 years smells like dookie, and I'd how to tell her. I genuinely don't know how I've gone this long being in her presence. Here's a couple stanky encounters for reference. The first time she came over, my sister walked into the room and immediately said, "Why does it smell like ramen packets in here?" And I think when she realized there was no food present, she understood and immediately slammed the door and left. Never seen her brush her teeth once. We have sleepovers way too often for her to skip out on it this much. My other friend sits next to her in class, and she quite literally told me she can smell my friend's bits every time she opens her legs slightly, like pungently. She said it smells like rotten fish. Her ex-BF fully made a diss track song about her and published it with the chorus being "Ashy a stanky bitch," and she still could not seem to understand that it was clearly not a fictional line. And here's the most recent dilemma, the icing on the cake, some may say. 5 last weekend we were on a double date, and we opened her trunk to get our bags out of the car, and she had piles of skid-marked underwear with literal cheese and shit spread across them. We all looked at each other in pure shock and disgust, and she had nitrogen monoxide shame. Guys, please help. In genuinely thinking of hiring someone to tell her. This has been an ongoing issue, and I don't want to embarrass her by saying it straight up. I just know something about her hygiene must change. Any advice? Here are some comments from netizens. 1. I'll tell her for free, lol. Seriously though, some PPL are just nasty. I knew a kid that shat his pants when we were kids, teenagers. And then the last time I saw him when we were adults, still blomking up his underwear, in the military. There was a girl so nasty they had security scrub her ass in the shower, being a walking plague spreader. And I forced a guy to do his laundry BC it stank up our living quarters. I told him I'd throw all of his clothes away when he wasn't around, which he finally complied. I'm pro-choice. That every year I get closer to pro-death. Thanos was right, half these PPL need to get aborted. 2. I know you said you don't want to embarrass her, but I personally think I'd be a lot more embarrassed to hear it from someone I am romantically into or a random person, which will eventually happen if she has such poor hygiene. I think if you say it nicely, sure it will be awkward and she may be defensive, but then she will be aware, and I think you'd be a good friend. 3. That is actually vulgar. Just tell her, don't sugarcoat it, because it sounds to me like this is something she has to hear. To be quite honest with you, I'm almost certain she is aware, because surely someone would have said something. Is it possible she has a disability of some sort that makes her unaware of this? That it is socially unacceptable? Because if so, I would tread a bit carefully.